Hello and welcome to Hogs League 25 match something. I guess we are week 4 or 5 even. We have Angurio versus Borealis, and all right, Angurio he can start. We're having Field Hospital as the first map. I haven't seen that map in a while, so it will be interesting to see how this plays out. Interesting as well is that Borealis brought a medic and Anguria did not. So as you can imagine, field hospital, a lot of possibilities to heal yourself. But still, the tank is unique to the medic, so we'll see how this one fares, how they're doing. And Anguria is about to start. We are on file free, so I don't know if ADB will lay some music in the after or in the editing after the game. If it does, you can thank him in the comments. And yeah, we'll see Angurio using his jetpack turn 1, invading the other side, collecting the crates, and also going into the pillbox. He could be on a short timer, but just about makes it. But no extra damage on the tent. I don't know. I guess it's possible, but I don't know if it's possible. Well, also hitting the gunner. So I guessing we will see the exact same turn from Angurio now, and the invisible blimp. We got the invisible blimp and no mines, but also a lot of water damage. Oh my god. That
Nah,
is.
nah.
Hello everybody, it's ADB95, just pausing the game for a second to provide you about some context about what just happened. And yes, by the way, that was Borealis unmuting himself for a second to complain about what happened, rightfully so I would say. But yeah, so for those of you who don't know, our competitive maps are split into 3 different game files, and the ones on file number 3 tend to have invisible blimps, which, as you can tell, make it almost impossible to tell when you're hitting the blimp, let alone when you're about to crash into it. Now, this is one of those instances where a player would have the right to ask for a rewind. Our current rule says that players can ask for a rewind wherever they want, but the host, which in this case was Castor, has to concede it. Now, of course, hitting a invisible blimp that you cannot see whatsoever, for me personally, is obviously an instance where I would concede the rewind, but that's up for debate. Point is, Borealis actually unmuted himself because he considered asking for a rewind, but then decided against it. He told us at the end of the match that he did that because of a previous instance where on Field Hospital the same thing happened to his opponent and the rewind didn't happen. That is true, by the way. It happened at a time where the rule didn't exist yet, though, I have to say. So, just to make this clear, if something like this happened where you crash into the blimp, in my opinion, it is an instance where you can ask for a rewind, and if I'm the host, I'm conceding it to you. So just to make it clear for players and for viewers, there are some instances where you fail because of something you couldn't control, like for example lag, like for example invisible blimps, although hitting it with a mortar doesn't really cut it, but you get the point. You can ask for a rewind, but you have to have the host agree with you on conceding it to you. So that's the full context. But again, in this instance, the rewind didn't happen, the game continued, so I'm gonna leave you to the rest of the game. See ya!
That is, yeah, unfortunate. And Borealis did not mute himself, it looks like. I guess I have to do that because we heard him complain. Oh, he just unmuted himself for that. I don't know. It was very unlucky for him, and that's why Anguria gets yet another pillbox, which is a huge advantage here. He will be short on time, but just about makes it again with under 1 second remaining, and nice 40 in the scout. So the medic can't really do too much here. I guess heal and use one of the weapon crates he just collected. Or weapons from the weapon crates he just collected. Because the tranking, they all seem too far away to hit trank really, really well. And oh, he's going maybe into the shelter. He will have just about enough time. Nice fun slide jump. And Angurio wastes no time getting rid of this shelter, and I guess that will just be enough. Yes, I was lucky there. And it'll be interesting to see if the medic can live another day, because I'm sure Angurio will do everything he can to get rid of the medic as soon as possible. And Borealis misses yet another shot, not able to destroy the pillbox. I'm assuming they are on 100 HP. I hope I'm correct there. So Angurio started first here. That is the optimistic thing for Borealis in game 2 that he can go first. But it's still not over at all. If we see a couple of mistakes by Angurio, it could turn around pretty quickly, and that was a decent 50. Not too shabby, but not what he hoped for. I would think. And that seems like a good double, or even triple poison. It's a bit optimistic to go for a triple, but it can work. A double should be on the table for sure. Let's see it. Oh, not even the double. That was unlucky for Borealis. It was a nice try, but fortunately did not have enough power to get to the second gunner, and it had too much power to get to reach the Zapper. So we see another one of the airbursts he used. I'm a bit surprised he wasn't aiming for the medic, but I got a nice chunk of damage onto the scout. Should be down on like 60 something. Who is he aiming at? One gunner. The Abyss is a tough weapon to use in this situation. It has the advantage that you can detonate when you want it, but the problem can be that the pick can slip down and you will not get any extra damage. But that was a nice 58. He did it really, really well. Okay, what is the plan here for Angurio? I guess he wants to hit the medic, get a bit more damage on him. But he only has one more turn after this to kill him. And the problem for him is after this, it's a scout down in the pillbox. But if he's doing it right, if he's getting a 40 here, I guess he could make him skip next turn. But I think he's just in a bit too much health to be able to let him skip. With the use of a poison gas, but I'm not too sure actually, so would have to take a look once we see itself. And I can see a machine gun here by Borealis. I'm preparing to get an out of bounds kill, which would be a great turn. And let's see if he can get it done. It gets the 3 extra damage. The pig was sliding so fast that it kind of did fall damage, but just missed it by a bit. It was a very good idea, and a good execution. Just unlucky with the result there. And Angurio can make him skip, but he needs 2 more hard jumps. So the strategy was pretty well thought out. Just made it in time before as well. And we see yet another confusion with the grenade and the poison gas. You can really see that players struggling with the new weapon arsenal layout. So a nice skip, and I'm pretty sure Angurio will get into the pillbox again after collecting the crates, or not even collecting the crates, but rather go for the defensive utility of the pillbox. And also getting an easy 40 on the scout. May even choose to use the... No. I'd say you could think about using the flamethrower, since you will not have approximately, or you not have a pig that close to you again in the nearest future, I would say, but still going for more damage is worth a shot too. So it seems like the scout really, the scout is Seppa really has a great arsenal now. Bit disappointed that he didn't use the mine, since he already has 2 of them. But rather going for damage in the scout, who should be untouched for now. So he's on 90, and I would say on like an 85 now. Yeah, let's see what the sap is doing. He's going for the mine. That should be a kill on the scout. He got a good bazooka and an airburst on him before, and he was only 110, so he should be on under 20. With considering the 40 he was able to deal with the pillbox before, so not choosing the flamethrower there was the better move in hindsight. And we are down to a 3v5. And I think Borealis has the bunch up there, and he can't really do anything against it. So things are not going into his favor for now. The good thing is for Borealis, one of Angurio's pigs is close there as well. We'll see if Angurio decides if it's worth to take the damage on his own pig or not. And how big the damage for Borealis is. That was a nice 47, a good mortar. They're always pretty tough to hit on this map, if you ask me. Yeah, I figured he's going for the double damage there. This could be, could make this match even more going into Angurio's favor if he's able to hit it very well. But I think that's like not the best shot he could have done. Maybe 1 damage more to the paratrooper. No, he decides to run away from him. And there was a rare mortar miss by Angurio. You don't see that often, and could help to Angurio to turn it around, especially if he plays the poison game. Well, but he only has the gunner poison, so... Oh no! He has to go walk inside again. And he misses his turn. That was unlucky for Borealis. The slippery slopes here on this map are slippery tiles. They can be quite annoying, to say at least. Especially if you have to wait like this, and just puts 1 or 2 seconds off your timer. You need it so dearly. So unfortunately for Borealis, he really hasn't had any luck on this map so far. Nice for the Seven Angurio as well, getting him down, to slide down closer to the water. Only on 14 though, so he shouldn't live for very much longer. I don't like the Borealis isn't using his mines. He has two of them, and what are you waiting for, really? I got the... Oh, getting a on kill, and that might be a double kill even with the Zapper if he's got a lucky spin, and he does. So double kill here, and also more damage on this card. He should be like on 60 something. I would say more 70, more like 70. Yeah, but you're not getting 2 turns with the Zapper probably, or if you maybe, but just use the mines if they're there. Like you have to use your buttons. You have the utility. Oh, he's going for double. This is a good idea if he can is able to do it. And this was a good first try, but will it just be enough? Oh, close. But a very good effort there by Angurio. The advantage for Borealis, if there's one, is that he's low on the pick count, so he could try to get in a medical tent at some point and hope that Angurio fails to destroy it, because he only needs to stay there for like 2 turns, and I think he's just about to do that. So he's putting Angurio on a timer to destroy this tent in a short amount of time, and that's not too easy actually. So is he even going for it? I mean, the gunner wasn't too much damage, so you could think about leaving it alone as well. But that's an important shot right here, because if you're going for it, you would need to deal a ton of damage, and that was a beauty. Hitting it exactly on the spot. I don't know if that was a prepared shot or not. Seems like we're finally getting a mine after this cutback to get him down to in skipping range. When my turn count is correct, Angurio can still prevent that, but it will take him some time and effort to do. So this is a very tough shrapnel that should maybe be able to destroy the pillbox. It will. I mean, better than nothing. Or preventing Angurio to get inside there again and getting the defense. Oh, and it's my mistake. My turn card was wrong, and he got the skip. Very nice played here. Oh, very well played. We have to see if Angurio or if Borealis can take advantage of that. He's still 1 pick down, and he's going for the medical tent. No, would have been surprised by that, to be honest. He is. The problem here is that it should be down like 36 or something, or 34. Oh, 64. Does this have more health than the other one? I haven't played this map enough to say that. But yeah, he's putting Angurio on a timer again to get rid of those tents, and he is perfect again with mortars and only needs one. That's you can't do it better than that. Was a very nice turn, and this Zapper is nearly out of everything. So only being able to run around with yeah, those weapons is not good for the Zapper. And is the gunner slipping down all the way? Yes. not getting any more water damage. 55 on him. So is he able to get the 5 head jumps? In this situation, I would probably do Ab, to be honest. So you're saving the time to run back, but it looks like he's able to get them nonetheless. He only needs one more. And to quickly get out the sniper rifle. So it could just be enough. Nice no scope. Very good turn by Angurio, and getting a valuable skip turn, which is, yeah, cementing his lead even further. I think Borealis did a good job considering the fact he went second and hitting the blimp in his first turn to come back into this game to make it close. But it looks like Angurio has the upper hand, and he's wisely choosing the tent. So with 73, because that could have been Borealis' fallback plan, but if I'm Adam, my guess, the Adam tent should be lower on health, so I don't know how worth it would have been to go for the other one. Nice 40, but it doesn't get him down. Maybe he even wants him alive, and oh, this is a nice defensive play here by Angurio, occupying the other medic tent, and no, don't see a lot of chance of Borealis, especially considering the inventory, the arsenal. It's still okay. The arsenal, his Zap is still remaining. He will try to destroy this tent, which makes sense, but I'm not sure if shouldn't it be only be freeze, so I don't think it will deal a ton of damage, to be honest, unless I'm mistaken here. Yeah, only freeze, and it should be like 6 freeze, so it should be 18 damage. Because a regular shotgun deals 30 damage, and the first shrapnel that hits is a 15, and then a 4, then the others deal 3, and it's a 30 overall, so it should be an 18 damage on this, which is not well. I mean, he can still destroy it next turn with his roller grenade, but still, the shotgun isn't really good against buildings. I still did a 30? Okay, I either can count or it doesn't make too much sense mathematically, but nonetheless, Angurio wins. Yeah, this is first game on Field Hospital, and we will be on Canyon next with Borealis starting the match. Welcome back to game 2. Oh my god, I just realized something. Never mind this. Never mind player 1. It wasn't X-Spy, of course. It was Borealis. So Borealis 0, Angurio 1. They also should be the other way around, but I don't care at the moment, and I hope you don't care as well. So I need to write Angurio so he can start. We'll have Canyon. Borealis can start. They're both bringing a Grenadier first, which is interesting, but I love to see the Gunner in third position, in fourth position by Angurio. I love the development of a new Gunner. I can't talk. Of a new medic meta, and yeah. See Borealis also bringing 2 Gunners, so it will be interesting to see who invades, who stays at the side, and of course who will win. While we wait for the game to start, I can tell a bit about my ELO page or ELO predictions, because for this game the ELO rankings predict 70% win chance for Angurio and a 30% win chance for Borealis. But to be fair, on Canyon, Angurio won both his games, and Borealis only played 3 times and lost 2 and only drew 1. So it's not the best. Yeah, the best. I don't know the English word, but it doesn't look too good for Borealis to start things. But he can start, and he surely doesn't give up easily. So we'll see how we're doing, and we have the game audio on as well, because I just switched files to have a lovely background music, and I don't know if this will be a good grenade, but it surely does look promising, and getting the knockback should have been about 100, I would say, and with, oh my god, that was beautiful, the Grenadier down to 19 HP, what a shot. Guryu is hitting the pause menu. That was not, yeah, not a good turn for him, and I think the only thing the Grenadier can and will do now is trying to hit this guy right in front of him, and I'm a bit surprised he's not going down to 15 to prevent the poison skip, but he has the medic in the back, so he might be able to do something about this, and he's instead going for the body block. What is okay, this was not a good turn at all. For Angurio, fumbling big time here. For the moment I thought he's going for the body block and just targeting the scout up here, but to be honest, I haven't really seen a suicide cluster, and I think for a good reason. Wasn't really the best execution, to be honest, and yeah, that gives I have the advantage to Borealis. I guess we'll just have to see who plays the long range game better of those two, because it seems like they're not really trying to going into the offensive a lot here, the offense, but rather stay on their side. Nice knocking him down. If I would say, I guess he overshot it on purpose to get the knockdown. Never mind my comments, we are seeing an invasion right now. The blimp is saying hello once again for Borealis. Nice jetpack release, close to the ground, not wasting a lot of time floating down, and targeting the medic, trying to get rid of him ASAP. Slowing the angle just high enough to not hit the small bump there. Maybe even getting... no. I wasn't sure how steep the slope would be here, but not getting him out of bounds. But still Angurio on the back foot right now. I would try targeting the Grenadier now, because you have to try to get rid of him as well. Instead, he is invading, and this game isn't not developing at all how I figured it would. Let's see if he's releasing it nice as well. Yes. And oh, I see what Angurio is trying to do here. Getting a double poison. Trying to play the long game, and since there's no way to heal for Borealis, it can be worth it, but I'm not sure if that's not too far to the right, and it is. Didn't like the way he positioned that at all, and unfortunately for him, he only gets one, which, to be honest, he really needed to here, to get back into the game a bit more, and it looks like his medic might not even get a single turn, so a great execution by Borealis, focusing down the medic, but it might not be enough. Yes it is, yes it is. He wasn't slipping anymore, so already down to a 3v5. That's definitely not how Angurio thought this would go. yeah, we'll see how he will come back from that. That was a nice 48, 64 damage. He should be able to get rid of the Grenadier before he gets another turn with another air burst if he wants to do so. But still, we'll see the health bar in a second, and it should be more grey than red. So very nice, 50 with potential a bit more, 58. Very nice. And interesting to see, he's going to go for the scat, so he's leaving the Grenadier, getting another turn, which I don't think I like too much, to be honest. But yeah, it is how it is. The second reason I don't like this too much is because his gunner is also close to the water now, so there's a potential for him to swim a lot as well, especially if he gets him in the water with the high explosive grenade. And he could also, Borealis could also later then use the same flamethrower tactic as he've just gotten shown by Angurio. So we'll have to see how they do. But that, and this looks good. And yeah, the knockback was just too much. It's just knockback is a lot on this grenade, so yeah, not easy to perform that at all. And only going for another single poison here, unless he's somehow trying to get the Grenadier, which would be a crazy shot if he's able to hit it, but I don't think he can, yeah, with the power. Borealis placed his gunner well, so it was tough for Angurio to do any more than he just did. Oh, but another jetpack mistake by Borealis in this matchup, and not a huge mistake, but nonetheless, not much damage on Angurio and a bit of self-damage, and even more important, he loses his turn and giving Angurio the chance and time to body block and get a mortar off, which looks quite decent once again. And what a nice 50, nearly a 70 if you ask me. Clipped underneath the pick, but not enough. Down to a 41. Set him up well for poison skip. And we'll see if he's going for the flamethrower here. And he kind of has to go for the gun at this point. And this is a hard bazooka shot because the elevation change is so big. And it was kind of a nice angle change. Still getting a bit of damage on his Grenadier, which Angurio should really take out in this turn here. It should only be it should be on around 40, so bazooka shot should be enough. And I think he will do that now, because who else should he target, really? He will definitely slip, yes. The bazooka was the right choice, I think. Yes, it was. But yeah, the airbus is just safer. Not risking anything and getting a kill on the Grenadier. We should be down to 4v3 now. Oh, 3v3. Yeah, I forgot to get the kill on the scat. So the poison game could be, or the potential for poison is huge here and could be the deciding factor late in the game. But if Angurio or if Borealis can hit the shots well like he does and just deal the damage, he might be able to run away from the game and not have to worry about the poison too much. There was some nice positioning by Borealis. Yeah, slipping down. Very well played here by Borealis, avoiding the poison skip, which is huge. But the health bar is closer than I would have initially expected. Getting the body block done. But this is a tough shot, like, really hard to hit. With the angle, with the power, we'll see if he can get damage and how much he can. Looks a bit... Oh, never mind, I was saying too much, but it fell down quite quickly. At 26, still not bad, considering this was a hard shot to hit. And we'll have to see what Angurio can retaliate with Mortar. Angle it up just a bit. It is a very far range shot. And this looks decent. Also 24. I'm sort of trading blow, but yes. I'll have to see. It's for me, it's too close to call. This should be a kill on the scout if he gets a bit of water damage, which should be possible. Or even fall damage. Yes. That is a kill. So no more poison for Angurio. But there's still the poison gunner on the other side. Of course, can make a difference in the late game. We'll see how this goes, but it looks like a good shot once more. And another 50 right on the spot. He's down at 41, so another one in the skip range. And Borealis is retreating. I guess he's trying to get the mortars for more potential damage. Which is good on the one hand. On the other hand, Angurio has proven in Canyon that he is really a master of the long-range weapons. So I'm not sure how good the strategy is to challenge him on the long-range fight. Especially if you do not connect your shots that well. And this is a good opportunity now for Angurio to get a skip. If he can get like 31 to 40. And we'll see how good he is with the bazooka. That looks quite decent. Oh my god, perfect again. You can really see Angurio is the master of the long range game. And getting the skip here on the gunner. And he could have maybe turned the sword. Yes, a nice skip. And now he's definitely in the advantage. Just having to hit 2 decent mortars. I mean, I'm saying just, I know it's still tough, task to ask or something like that. But he's proven that he is quite good with them. And this is a 34, so he should be on over 50. Yeah, 51. So one single mortar could potentially not be enough. But considering the health he's on, it will still be hard for Borealis to change his fate. That's exactly what I needed, but to be honest, it should be a bit more water damage. Anyway, so we're down on a 1v1, but everything looks to be in Angurio's favor. He has more health, and he is arguably the best long-range weapon player in the game. And I hope I didn't jinx him now. and we'll see how good his mortar will be there. Just a bit long, but still getting maybe a bit more damage. He's down on 6. So, unless we see a crazy 110 now, this should be it. And I was about to say, if you want to give yourself a chance, you have to position yourself a bit differently. You have to get away from your position, because Angurio surely remembered how he positioned, which angle he put in there. But at some point you have to aim as well. And maybe we'll get a crazy 110, but this looks short. Yes. Good defensive position here by Angurio, and he might even go closer. Why not? Go closer and take a safe shot. But I think mortar from this distance, only needing to get a 6, is a safe shot for him as well. Won't be for me, but yeah, he's skilled in that. He hits it. We have 43, and he closes the game. And 2-0 for Angurio. Great game. He played well. I think he's on the way to the quarters. I don't know the exact standings. And Borealis has still yet to score a point in the Hogs of War League, and I think the game versus Mephisto will be the decider who might be relegated or not. Anyway, thanks for joining in, and see you next time.